Hello, my name is Gabe. I am How Now Brown Couch on Twitch and G Hohenzollern on YouTube. And these days I'm mainly responsible for making videos of Rainbow Robot.
Rainbow Robot, bleh.
A Minecraft mod pack that my wife and I and our friend Ben put together. I did some textures for it. My wife and I basically chose the mods together, and Ben sort of put it all together and set up a server for us to play on. But it was a 1.7.10 mod pack, and although we're still using it, we're starting to look into maybe making a 1.8.9 mod pack. Now, the problem with the 1.8.9 mod pack is that a lot of the mods from 1.7.10 skipped 1.8.9. Either they're just, we don't know whether they're being developed for Minecraft in the future, or they're just going right for 1.9.4. We're looking at making a little interim mod pack, or maybe just an interim series of playing a bunch of random mods, just to find out which mods work together, which ones don't, so we have some idea what we can do for a 1.8.9 mod pack. So that's what I'm actually going to be working on today, and I'll show you what I've done so far. What we've got here is I've made a little program, random.c. Okay, and it's a little C program. What it does is look through a file that I've made using the find command of all of the mods, and then it picks some randomly. We've got a folder full of ones that are very useful, and so we're going to try and require them, though if it turns out they don't work with other ones, then we can't, obviously. And then we've got another folder full of support ones that I need to add in if the mod pack requests them after I've made it. So let's look at that file. Okay, so and there we go. There's mods in the useful folder. Looks like there's actually a whole bunch of extra files in here, but they get ignored. So the useful folder is the ones that we're going to have in there if we possibly can. Some of them are just to make things easy for us, because we'll probably just be playing with a different mod pack every week, and so we want to have a few things that are in common and that are maybe a little OP, maybe we would want in a final mod pack, but just so we can get somewhere within just one recording session. Looking for major. There we go. Aha! So these are the major mods we're considering putting in, and we want to figure out which of these work with the others and which ones don't. There we go. And then support. There we go. These are the support mods that some of those mods require. So, we run the file, and it produces a little batch file here, which we're going to have to write to disk. But that's, the idea. It copies all the useful first it removes all the mods in the mods directory, then it copies all the useful ones, and then it copies a random selection of the major ones. So we'll run that again and make it into a shell file called new pack.sh. There we go. In order to get this to work, I had to, sorry. This is something that most Unix people know, but most DOS people will be, or Windows people will find weird, is you actually have to change the permissions on a batch file before you can run it. I'm calling them batch files. They're .sh or shell files in Linux. So now, if we run it, there we go. It did all those things. Actually, it did all these things. That's what it did. And so then if we go into the mods directory, there are all the mods that it placed. So now we try and run it. And what I'm doing is I've just co-opted an already working 1.8.9 mod pack to throw mods into. It's called a 1.8.9 pack, the most generic one I could find, and it just kind of worked. Of course, now that I've messed with it, it may not work. We'll see here. So we can just play that, and it will load all the mods in that directory that we were just in. And all of the mods in the major folder run on their own, but I know for certain that some of them don't run with each other. So that's what this process is going to determine. And so far I have, oh, hello. Okay, so we need radix core. Okay, so copy support, /support, radix core. There it is. Ta-da. And then we try running it again. There we go. It also needs MC Multipart and Bookshelf API. So we'll go ahead and copy those in as well. We are missing Reborn Core. Okay, so I need to put in Reborn Core. I have several directories off of the main directory where I put the list of mods that are in Modpacks that have particular problems. The problems I've run into so far are JEI causes the modpack to crash, but if removed it works fine. The render speed is really slow and it's very jumpy. I get very low FPS. And the modpack just completely fails to load. Those are the three that I've run into so far. Okay, looks like we need mantle as well. Let me make sure for sure that we have Tinker's Construct. So I'm going to copy the extra Tinker's, there we go, add-ons as well. So that then I can cross-reference them once I run into two mod packs that have the same problem. I can see if they share any mods in common. They'll probably share several at least to start with, but as I do this more and more times, eventually either I'll come to a mod pack that just works, and I'll play it for a while, or I will hopefully discover who the bad actors are that can't be in the same mod pack together. It seems to have gotten to the end of the process. We'll see if it loads the mod pack. Looks like it has loaded it, because otherwise the Technic launcher would have come back up by now if it hadn't. So I think we're good. I think we have a mod pack that actually loads. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, let's try making a world and see if it fails there. That's one of the ways that it often fails. Random Test 1 was for the first mod pack I tried this with. Random Test 2 is the second. The third mod pack failed to load, so there's no random world for that. So we create a new world. The world will be called Random Test 4. And we check to see if Biomes of Plenty is in this one. It is not. So one of the problems we have is that JEI causes the mod pack to crash when it makes a world. So we'll see if that happens here. Yep, that is definitely the JEI crash. If anyone knows anything about JEI, that's just enough items, why it might be causing that crash. I've tried NEI, not enough items, and they both cause exactly the same crash. On the other hand, I've had mod pack number 2 worked with JEI. In any case, that's the error I run into. So that definitely means that JEI is the problem. So we will remove JEI. Good. Okay, random test 4. Let's see if we can play the world without JEI. Okay, there we go. So it's loaded and we can play this game. But as you can see, the rendering is really, really slow. So it also has that problem. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. Why would anybody write a mod that would cause this problem? You know, without noticing it and fixing it? I don't know. I do not know. As you can see, it's horrible. I'm getting 2 FPS, maybe only 1 FPS. I can do this thing, watch. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. Okay, no more playing of this. Save and quit to title. Okay, so we know what the problems with that mod is. In fact, there are 2 different problems with that mod. So, mod pack that is. So, I'm going to actually make copies of it in both directories. That's the easy way. So, we're going to copy the patch file that created it. Oh yes, it's not in this directory. Okay, and it's 4, so we're going to put it in... Oh, I don't remember the name of the directory. There we go. It's called NoJEI. Okay. So, we copy the file, which is new.sh to nojei/4.sh. Okay, and we also copy slowrend, which is the name of the directory where I'm keeping track of the ones that render slowly. Okay, and then we also go into mods, ls-l, is it L? No. I think it's just ls star.jar into /nojei/4 and slow rend/4. There we go. Okay. That's all the bookkeeping done. Now we can make a new mod pack. We've just made 2 mod packs. The first one didn't work, but the second one might. So, it's called into new. Yes, there we go. There we are. And we give it a load, see what happens. It wants Cyclops core. Okay. Radix core. Okay, it needs Reborn core. So these names of these cores are actually usually the name of the coder, their moniker. There's been and I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe because some people are responsible for several packs and have some core code that they use in all of those several mods. That is, but there's been this movement towards if you're a coder of Minecraft mods, you make a core pack for you with your name on it. In addition to all of your mods. And I guess it's also a way to kind of get your name out there, because the people who write mods tend to be kind of forgotten about. It can be just like, oh, I'm going to download a mod pack, and I don't care who wrote any of this stuff. Okay, so it looks like this one is simply crashing, so that means that it goes in the other directory, which is... There we go, won't load. Okay, so this is the directory where we're putting it. This is going to be mod pack number 5. Okay, and that's all the bookkeeping taken care of, so we can go ahead and make another one really quick. It is really quick if they just crash. And there's no troubleshooting involved. Just, oh, sorry, it crashed. Can't do that. Let's make a new pack. Where we're running new pack.sh. Okay, and then we try again and see what happens. bdlib. Okay. So we want bdlib. Okay, Numina. I need to put Numina in. Reborn core, okay. You may notice, if you're watching this and you know a lot about mod packs and mod version numbers, that I may not have the most recent versions of some of these mods. It's possible, you know, once we've learned which mods we like and which ones we don't like, that we may try really hard to get certain mods working with certain other mods by updating them. We may try at least to run a mod pack where they're all updated and see if it loads. But for now, you know, we don't learn anything if I keep updating the things, because, you know, an update might very well fix a conflict with one mod, but create a conflict with another mod, and then suddenly all the data that I have is not useful anymore. So, have to do it this way. Alrighty. Is that it? Yeah, that was it. Okay. Well, let's see how it goes. This is going to be random test 6, and this mod pack 5 just crashed. So we'll create a new world. We'll call it random test 6. Let's see here if we have biomes aplenty in here. We do not. Let's just create a new world in the default world type. Hey! We have a working world. JEI seems to work. Yes, we have JEI. We have... Wow! This is so nice. I might use this as a base. So let's see here quickly which mods we have. We have... Let's see here. Afraid of the Dark, Alchemy Craft, Backpacks, Build Craft, Charcoal Block, Computer Craft, Wonderful Wand, Damage Indicators, Andors, Ex Nihilo, Extra Utils 2, Easy Storage, Fast Leaf Decay, Fleshed Leather, Advanced Generators, Inventory Tweaks, Iron Chest, Just Enough Items, Numina, Machine Uses Modular Power Suits, or Dictionary Conversion, Pneumatic Craft, Project E, Reborn Core, Quantum Storage, Roguelike Dungeons, Simple Chunk Loader, Soul Shards The Old Ways, Version Checker, Wila Harvestability, Waypoints, Whole Axe Tree, and Baubles. I think Baubles may be in the Get Every Time. So that's not actually an awful lot of mods to work with, which might explain why it works so well. I wonder if I should just go and add Biomes Aplenty to it. Yeah, since it's working, I will try adding Biomes Aplenty to it, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so for that we need to quit the game. Let's see here. So, that's in Major. There we go. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so back to single player, and we will just recreate this world. There we are. Okay, and we will... Oops, that's not the thing. This is the thing. Biomes oh plenty. Create new world. Alrighty. Hey! Seems to have worked. And now we have more interesting biomes to play with. So that's nice. Okay, well, let's just start playing Minecraft for a bit here. Give this mod pack a good test, see if it locks up. It's really nice to have JEI working with everything else. The reason we have fast leaf decay in here is because I could not get tree capitation working. Wyla's a bit big. I think I'm going to change the interface size quickly here. Hopefully you can all still see what's going on here with this. And now Wyla doesn't take up so much space up above. Should probably cut down an oak tree since there's one here, just to get potentially some apples and some oak saplings that I can plant underground. Is this, yeah, that's quicksand. Gotta be careful of that. Is that pig stuck in the quicksand? Oh no! Pig, you're stuck in the quicksand! Yeah. Thank you. Well, at least I got some meat out of it. Okay, that's pretty good. I've got an apple. Got some pork. Oh wow! What the heck is that? I missed that earlier. Oh, and that! We do have roguelike dungeons in this, so it could be a roguelike dungeon. But what the heck is this? Gravewood from Afraid of the Dark? Well, that's a new thing. Guess I better get some of that. Boy, it goes down a long way. How far down does it go? Or if there's anything weird about it that I couldn't just build a base in here. That's more quicksand. Okay. So what can we do with this gravewood, huh? There's gravewood. We can make it into gravewood planks. We can also make a vitae disenchanter with blocks of iron and blocks of diamond. Dang. Use it as fuel, smelting, make it into charcoal. So other than this weird thing, the vitae disenchanter that I probably won't be able to afford or know what to do with, it's just normal wood. Okay, let's dig some of this stone out here so we can make a stone pickaxe and axe and things like that. Okay, so this looks like a building over here. Boy, it just goes everywhere, and there's more than one of them too. There's like 4 of them here, and another one over there. They're dominating the landscape. Then there's this. It kind of looks like a vanilla temple, kind of. Then there's mycelium? Why is there mycelium here? What kind of biome am I in anyway? I am in savanna. I'm in a savanna, but there's random mycelium here? What's going on? Is this some kind of mushroom fortress? I haven't found anything in this that's, like, from a particular mod. Oakwood planks, so I wonder if it's just a roguelike dungeon, but it doesn't... Well, it kind of has the structure of a roguelike dungeon, but it goes up. What the heck is this? All these beds and chests. It's like a dormitory. Warning, warning, this video is almost over. Warning, warning, it's time to choose another one. This has gone on far too long, time to wake up and sing along. Warning, warning, this video is over now.